Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading today, we have the 8 of Diamonds, the 5 of Clubs. So I believe in this deck, the 5 of Clubs is also the Devil card. And there's a need to really look at what you're doing for work and how tied you feel to it. Does it make you free? Does it make you feel liberated and expansive? Or does it restrict you? And also, this is coming out of that place of restriction. Some of you might have already been starting your own business. For example, this is putting in that much needed dedication and work. So this can either be working to free yourself and to create something that's more in line with your passion. This is also about changing your passion. So some of you might be changing what you do creatively, or even just taking up a hobby and just changing your priorities so that you can have more fulfillment. For the divine feminine aspect today, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, and the 6 of Swords. So this is very beautiful energy. You're in transition. You may have received offers. This can be also you working hard to achieve your fulfillment and really honoring yourself and others as well. This is giving to receive and having that abundance and stability. And many of you have maybe even had to make a choice on how to create the stability and the success. But you do have the Ace of Clubs, and this is a brand new energy. This can be a brand new start. Many of you, like I said, are in transition, so you could even be moving to start a new passion or start a new relationship. Some of you are literally moving home. And for some, this is even moving like from, I'm hearing like the country. So maybe moving across the country or from the city to the country or vice versa. This is going to bring in that much needed equilibrium and passionate restart. Divine Masculine, you have the King of Diamonds, the 10 of Club, the 6 of Heart, and the Jack of Club. So you may be a little bit nostalgic at this time, maybe looking back at what made you very happy. And some of you also have been kind of considering maybe even your own actions, what has led you to this point, because some of you are carrying a lot of burdens. You also might be feeling and sensing and even hearing your counterpart. But this is a good place for you to be. You're very stabilized, and this is where you're beginning to nurture yourself and your world and bring in things that you enjoy. You're also gearing up for a passionate venture. This is kind of maybe a bold undertaking. This is where you will find more balance in your passion. This can also be somebody even coming towards you with a passionate message. And this could be somebody from your past as well. So we say passionate, that can look like many things. But this is action oriented. So it's time to not only be stabilized within your world, but to take action on those things that you want, and especially taking action on those things that you want to change, especially in regards to your past and in regard to kind of closing out a cycle. This can be some of you ending a relationship here from the past as well. Let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you have the Tower, and you have the 8 of Wands. So this can be incoming news, incoming information, sudden and quick events, and this is emphasized. The Tower is always a shake up and a wake up. So these can be all types of situations that will really rock your foundation. But this is a purification. This is a wiping of the slate clean and kind of starting fresh. Some of you need to close out things so that you can have this fresh start. But this is messages, paperwork, anything to do with action and communication. This can also be information coming from your own divine guidance team. This can be like resolution to maybe places that you haven't been able to come to terms with. This can be epiphanies, awakenings. But whatever these events are, they're sure to happen suddenly and quickly, and even unexpectedly. This is unexpected events and news coming in to shake you and wake you. Divine Feminine, you have the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. So someone from your past may have been bringing you this new communication. And this also may be about creating more harmony with truth and integrity and open communication. This can also be somebody who is speaking their truth and just being very cutting. So depending on your situation, but this also is kind of coming from where things have been. You're moving into a new direction, into calmer waters. So some of you are leaving behind even people, places, and things that are not serving your future path. Let's get a few guidance cards. Divine Masculine, you have the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. This is taking that initiative and also nurturing yourself on that deep level. This is calling in your own support team and calling on your own network of support. And if these aren't actual people, these can be your guides, these can be your guidance team, these can be plants, rivers, mountains, whatever it is that supports you in your higher path right now. This is what you're calling on. The heart of the reading, we have the Whale Spirit. So this is a sure indication that things are moving and that you're moving. And often the whale comes to move you from a place of toxicity into a place that better suits your needs, that's more in alignment with your ultimate peace and happiness. However, for those of you that ride the whale tail, as I like to call it, the road is sometimes rocky, bumpy, but there's always an assurance that you won't drown. You keep trusting. You keep your trust in the universe. And also this has a reference also to ancestral karma and your DNA, as well as your galactic star families. So you may also be working on those timelines as well. Divine Feminine, you have the Butterfly. So this is all about your inner transformation and allowing things to metamorphosize, knowing where you're at in your cycle, and remembering that you are transforming. This is big work, and when you're in the process of big work, it's important to remember that you're in the process.